Hello, Aries, my fellow tribesmen. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to weekly reading. We're doing release and receive this week. So we're going to see what the universe is asking you to release. You know, it's funny. I've kind of been getting, it's a little bit, the last two signs that I did, a little bit of asking you to release, but it's also kind of saying, we're going to release this for you. So let's see where this goes. Starting with my energy oracle deck. Yeah, it feels a little bit like it has been what the universe is telling you they're releasing for you, so you can have some sort of receive to walk into. So release and receive for Aries. Release and receive for Aries. Release and receive for Aries. You are being asked to release the same thing in Aquarius. It's the exact same card. And it's so freaking weird because Pisces also got this in a different deck. It's kind of like the King of Pentacles. So let's see. What is the receive? Wow, that's interesting. So you're releasing the man with money and you are going to the man with a heart. That's cute. That's kind of cute, no? Ooh. The bottom is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Wow, isn't it? It's so interesting. I'm just going to say it because there's similarities here to both Aquarius and Pisces. And I'm going to probably be saying it all week. I have been noticing, literally when I've been doing my readings, it's like one sign, the story then goes into the next sign. And then that story gets carried into the next sign and so on and so forth. It's so crazy. So this is exactly the same card that Aquarius had. And this is very similar to the card that Pisces had. They had the door to romance. And what I want to say was you have two masculine energies here. You have two masculine energies here. And Pisces reading was very feminine. Is Pisces? Yeah. Pisces is a feminine sign. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So what's it? Oh yeah, at the bottom is this, and yeah, and it's like more masculine energy being depicted here. The first chakra. I'm not sure what to say to that with these cards coming out. There's a, yeah, you're going to be, I feel like you're probably going to be getting some sort of an offer here. But why are you you're walking away from money and you're walking into love. You're walking away from money, walking into love. Let's see where it goes. I kind of feel it. I kind of feel like, again, some people are getting mad at me for saying, why do you keep mentioning the other side? You know what? I want y'all to remove labels anyways. I wanted you to do that when COVID started and it was apparent no one was ready to do that. We all still identify ourselves as this, this, and that. I think we're all becoming more cohesive, it's a more holistic zodiac, right? More holistic. Just watch all the signs. Nothing else to do. I'm sure you guys have to do. What I am seeing, man, is if you've been really working on your finances, working on work, it's time to make a little bit of time for love. That's what that is. So I'm going to my El-Ki deck, my She-Who, and we're going to look at another card for the release. Another card for the release for Aries. Another card for the wow, Aries wants to release a lot. The universe would like you to release a lot. That's kind of funny. Let's try that again. A card for Aries for the release. A card for Aries. See, I find as soon as I look away, then the card comes out. Wow, yearn, longing, pine for. If you've been yearning or longing or pining for an individual, you're going to release that. So you're releasing that. You're releasing, holding on to your coin here, working on, focusing on work perhaps. The receive, the man holding a heart. Any masculine energies coming to the reading that do, that are attracted to feminine. This is just someone who takes action, right? The man holding the heart is the yang energy, is the action. So someone could be a feminine coming towards you, offering her heart. What is the receive? The receive, Aries. She who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. That's a weird thing to receive now. That's interesting. You're going to receive that, or you're being asked to receive that. You're going to be asked to hesitate. You're going to feel like hesitating. You're going to ponder, delay, but confidence. This doesn't seem like Aries, does it? Like, oh, I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm good. But who knows? It's telling us. The bottom is she who unfolds. Swathe, embrace, and self-care. This is the card that Pisces had. Of course it is. Of course it is. We're going to go into the tarot now. I'm going to try to get 2 cards for each release and receive here. Two cards for the release. This release for Aries. 2 cards for the release for Aries. I can't make this shit up. This is the same card that came out for Pisces. It is telling you to stop working so much. I'm really getting that. Like, stop trying to balance your work so much and your money and your finances and all that stuff. It's so weird. I can't do it anymore. I just feel like my channel's possessed. Okay, do we have another card for the release for Aries? Do we have another card for the release for Aries? Well, that's nice. There, we have a new card that hasn't come out yet. So there. The 4 of Cups. That's kind of nice. I laugh at the way she's sitting there. She's just kind of like, do you not notice me yet? Isn't it kind of like that? She's just like laying like that. You're going to notice? Because that's kind of what the 4 of Cups is. Like, in the other deck, you know, someone's sitting there. 3 cups on the ground. And then there's a cup coming in behind them and they didn't notice it. Maybe nobody noticed it before. Nobody's noticed your cup, so you can release that. Your cup's been noticed. Your cup's been noticed, but you have to not work so hard because you have to make room for this. I'm still confused about the ponder, delay, and confidence for you, Aries, as a receive. Maybe don't be so cocky. I don't know. The receive for Aries. More about the receive for Aries. The receive for Aries. The receive for Aries. The receive for Aries. Huh. Okay, now that makes sense. You have the 7 of Swords running into the 8 of Wands. Yeah, the 7 of Swords running into the 8 of Wands. So in the past where someone seemed to perhaps, I don't know, this might be someone from your past with the 7 of Swords. So this might be someone from your past. Well, that would make sense if you're longing or pining for this person. So maybe it's someone that it really didn't take off with. Oh, I can already see what the comments are going to be from Aries. I don't want anyone from my past. What they're going to say. The 7 of Swords into the 8 of Wands. So the 7 of Swords, this person, someone is running, literally running away from something else. Or they're exiting the energy of 7 of Swords because the 8 of Wands is communication and movement towards you. Communication towards you, movement towards you. All right, what is sitting between these? What energy is sitting between this? This pulling away from work and moving into, now look at that, interesting, the Three of Swords and then the Wheel. So the Three of Swords is a broken heart, right? Obvious. And then the Wheel is a change in fortune. It's the Wheel of Destiny. In this case, it's like the yarn, the string of destiny. Looking at the, you know, you find yourself on different paths along this string. And finding yourself, usually this is an indication that better energy, better destines are coming in. Yeah, so, and it's interesting how these are sitting. The Three of Swords is sitting on this side. Perhaps somebody, something, or somebody has broken or had broken your heart and you were focusing on work. You were focusing on work. You were building up your pentacles here. Something was missed in the past. These two cards are sitting together with the Four of Cups, the yearn, the longing, the pining. These two go really well together, actually. It's a broken heart. And then the Wheel, this karmic energy is changing. Fortune is changing for you. I'm gonna pull out a card for this Mora that you have though. Temperance is at the bottom. Why wouldn't it be with patience? Patience, Aries, patience. I have not yet. I didn't think I was going to, but you know what? Let's read it. Let's read it from the book first and see. I don't know, tell me what you guys just think about what you're getting from that for Aries as a receive until I read it here. Mora. Mora, she who hesitates turns back from the open doorway. Even though she can see the sun streaming through, she is not sure it illuminates her own gifts. The violin hidden in the shadows demonstrates how hesitant Mora is. In spite of her talent, she is the young person poised on the edge of her next big step. She delays taking forward motion because of fear and uncertainty. It is fear of the unknown that so often holds us back. What would you say to Mora, whose name means hesitate, to encourage her to follow the bright light? The lesson of this card is that hesitation holds you back. Look closely at your own shadows to see what fears are standing in your way. Acknowledge these fears and then set them aside. It is now time to summon the courage and confidence to act. Trust in your talent. Step into the spotlight. Why am I hesitating? What is holding me back from making the most of my talents? How can I learn to better trust in my own strengths? Okay, now that's interesting. I'm also feeling like part of this reading is a perspective on whatever it is you work on too. Whatever it is you work on, are you utilizing your full talents in this as well? Because you're being asked to release this pentacle energy, this working energy. And this could be the concept too of what work is or how it is you are working on things. Because this seems like more like something to ask yourself about. Like, are you fully utilizing your talent and ability with whatever it is that you're doing? And maybe it's a time for like self-assessment on that, or how you could refine it or really open up that tap, like really let that creativity flow. So I'm not sure if this is connected to the man holding the heart. Let's see. What is the man holding the heart? Let's find out what's going on with more. Yeah, somebody's coming with a wand. So there you go. The Page of Wands. So yeah, somebody's got his heart on fire, his or her heart on fire. Now, so let's get more. I kind of feeling like this is something that you could be doing more creatively. So more information about this Ponder, Delay, Confidence card. The Eight of Wands into the Ten of Cups. Because the Eight of Wands is there. What is this communication about? What is this communication or movement about? The Five of Cups. So a disappointment. So something hasn't worked out properly. Someone may also come forward to give you some sort of advice or guidance, and maybe you're kind of like, I don't know about that. But it might be connected to something that was disappointing in the past here. Because whatever this is, it looks like it's going to bring happiness with the Ten of Cups. And you have the Eight of Wands twice. So there's definitely some sort of communication or movement towards you. Okay, let's get information about the man holding a coin and the Six of Pentacles. Why is Aries releasing this? Okay, because it's kind of stagnant. It hasn't really moved. Maybe it, yeah, you need to reassess. It feels like you're being asked to kind of reassess how you're doing things maybe in your work life, or like how you're making your money. Something different here. So someone too, with the man holding a heart, it can also become someone coming towards you with like really good intentions, and maybe you're not too sure about that. Maybe you're kind of hesitant, thinking, I don't know, maybe they just want to change how I'm doing everything. But this person might have some sort of suggestion for you, or they have some sort of experience in something that you're working on. And this, I mean, if you feel like you need to ponder, delay, well, think about it, right? Because that's what the receive is to ponder and think about it. Because maybe if you feel like if you jump right into it, you're not doing something in your best interest. So you need to take the time to kind of see, is this in my best interest, or is it in this person's best interest? It kind of looks like here, it's probably in your best interest with the Ten of Cups, but you've got to assess it. Oh, the Death card's at the bottom. Endings, rebirths. There was a spider. I don't know where he went. Oh gosh, right there. Go away. You go there. Okay, it's down there now. I was gonna end up squishing him in my belly. Okay, a card for you from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. Okay, so yours didn't end up being quite as romantic as Pisces. What do you have here? Spirit Dance of the God. Oh, Spiral Dance of the Goddess. Oh my goodness. Just for a moment, joy is at the bottom. I'm going to read for you this one though. Spiral Dance of the Goddess. This is from the Journey of Love Oracle deck, number 29. From a point of light unfolding, we become a soul, then incarnate into a sacred body, and our lives become a work of divine art, a speck of heavenly presence manifesting itself through dimensions of time and space, and into a life on earth made manifest. The extraordinary fact of your existence is a divine happening, as though the light of the moon is dancing not only upon the water, but inside of it. Your ancient light is dipping into the mud of the earth. This is how the soul becomes a divine human in the making. As you sense yourself moving and shifting from light to dark and back again, from knowing to unknowing, you are weaving your consciousness, your divinity into sacred expression, manifesting your soul essence into the form of your life, threading the light through the darkness without even realizing you are doing it. You are gently impregnating the matter of your body, of your life, with light. Your body and your life become luminous, radiant, and you assist others even just through your presence. It sounds wonderful, and it is, yet it is not always an easy path. As the light travails through darkness, pain and suffering can arise in waves. Best to be present to it. Trust that it is not a permanent condition, and wait for the spiral to twist from dark to light again, always moving closer and closer to the purity of the center and expanding outward eternally, as though you were being inhaled by the divine, filling cosmic lungs as they reach far and wide, taking in all of life. The message of this oracle to you is that you are growing, you are bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding, and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. And then there's like a little tiny poem-y thing. The inner movement, an expressive flow, an outward breath of dance and light, becoming one, becoming free. Ooh, that's kind of neat, because that kind of looks like that card at the bottom there, right? Actually, everything that they said actually looks a little bit more like that card. That's interesting. There you go, Aries. That was an interesting reading. So I think you're going to spend a little time looking at how it is what you do, what it is that you do, and maybe changing it up a bit, making it more creative, making it more you. All right, until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.